These brothers is teaching a demonic doctrine, right? And I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on, let me go to this one real quick, because this is why they run from this.
I'm telling you right now, I believe that it is two.
Listen to their understanding, right? So salvation is being saved from your enemies, and they believe all Israel will be saved, no matter what. Okay?
I believe that if
So
it's
you
good,
believe okay, so got it. You believe it's two, even though it's one.
do you not hear what I'm saying? Because is it two for a good and bad Israelite?
No, again, you're saying it's two, the Bible's saying it's one. You just don't agree
Yeah,
with
but
it.
my answer would be like the same thing as yours, dealing with the good and bad Israelite. Because if an Israelite choose to live
Yeah,
wickedly,
the good and the bad Israelites, they all get the kingdom. Yeah, that's the one line.
oh, that's it.
Yep.
So you say so I could live wickedly in this day and age, and I would still make it.
Yeah, you're gonna get reincarnated. Yep, that's the
crazy.
one line for the Israelites. This is the kingdom.
That's
Sure.
crazy.
Now, what's the?
Yeah, but my answer would be like the same thing as yours, dealing with the good and bad Israelite. Because if an Israelite choose to live
Yeah,
wickedly,
the good and the bad Israelites, they all get the kingdom. Yeah, that's the one line.
oh, that's it.
Yep.
So you say so I could live wickedly in this day and age, and I would still make it.
Yeah, you're gonna get reincarnated. Yep, that's the one line for the Israelites. This is the kingdom.
So I understand would be receiving that kingdom, that is salvation, right? Because the alternative is being thrown into the pit, right? Being thrown into the lake. But that's not their understanding, right? But even though we just read right here in Matthew that the when he separate them, they're gonna be thrown into the lake of fire. We're weeping and gnashing of teeth. So what's going on there? Torture. Right? Let's finish this out real quick.
Now, what's the one lot for all the Gentiles?
I don't even believe that. I don't believe that I can live wickedly and I would make it to the kingdom.
Okay, well, that's not even
Y'all
what I
believe
said.
that?
That's not even what I said. You just remixed what I said. But
I'm
again,
saying that if that's a lot for a good,
That is what you said. You can live wickedly and still make it to the kingdom. You're just gonna be put to death, right? Which is a lie. This is why this is demonic. Well, yeah, you're gonna be put to death, but you're gonna be, it's gonna be the second death, not the death you're gonna be put to. You know what I mean? We're gonna get some more on that. Hold on.
For a bad Israelite, I don't have to keep no laws. I could just live lawlessly and I would still make it. That's what you're telling me?
what I'm telling you, I'm not even telling you anything. I'm asking you, what is the one lot for all the Gentiles?
So and then I'm gonna answer it like this. I believe that one lot for all the Gentiles, that it will be a good and it will be a bad lot. If this person choose to live their life like this, obviously it is damnation.
Okay.
If a person choose to serve the Lord.
This is the last question. How many lots?
You can't catch me. A bad Israelite, he's not going to make it. A good Israelite, he's going to make it. A bad Gentile is not going. That's not walking in the light. He's not going to be in the kingdom. If you want to say as a servant, because let's say if a Gentile don't bow their knee, then obviously they're not going to be a servant in the kingdom, right?
You're not even answering the question at all.
Because like that. Come on, man, that's a foolish question, huh?
Oh, so you're not answering the question. It's all good. Listen, I'm gonna let the people decide, brother. But I want to say this, King. Out of all this, if it get a little animated, all that, I got nothing but love for you, my brother, and I appreciate
it. Man, for a fact, man, I love you too. I look. So just so I can understand with this lot situation, that as far as the Israelites, for the children of the kingdom, whether if you good or bad, our lot will be to make it into the kingdom.
All Israelites are gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. However, some are gonna have to die first, like when it says that not all of you are gonna inherit it. There's a difference between inheriting the kingdom and being in the kingdom. Romans 11:26 says all Israel will be saved. So the one lot for all the people of God is the kingdom of heaven. Ultimately.
So hold on, man.
All Israelites will be in the kingdom of heaven, but the wicked of us first have to die. That's what that is in reference to, simply put.
Well, in 1 Corinthians 6:9, when it says idolaters, you feel me, all these things.
Well, I gotta say something on that too. But y'all hear this, right? They're gonna inherit it They're gonna be reborn. So why he didn't tell him? Why he didn't tell him what happened to the Israelites who don't listen is what's gonna happen to them in Matthew 13 and 50. Why he didn't tell him that? That's worse. That's worse of a punishment than just, you just gonna be put to death. He's gonna be quiet and in your sleep, and you ain't gonna even know. He's gonna wake up and you're gonna be a baby. So at what point is the Most High? Hold on, bro. At what point is Most High taking niggas out the lake of fire? At what point is he throwing niggas in a dungeon, torturing them, taking them out, killing them, and then they're gonna be reborn into the kingdom again? Where is that at in the scripture? Throwing it to the dungeon. And we're going to get that. Let's finish this out.
Will not inherit it. Exactly. Will not inherit it. Meaning they have to die. They don't get to directly inherit it. They have to die first, punished, and then they get regenerated in the kingdom.
That's crazy. So what we doing this for?
To not die and get punished, and because it's the right thing. But again, the point is, and I'm going to end off with this.
It says idolaters, you feel me, all these things.
Will not inherit. Will not inherit it. Exactly. Will not inherit it. Meaning they have to die. They don't get to directly inherit it. They have to die first, punished, and then they get regenerated in the kingdom.
That's crazy. So what we doing this for?
To not die and get punished, and because it's the right thing. But
see that? Let's see why we doing this. Let's see what the Bible say. Okay, let's see what the Bible say. Let's see what the Bible say on why are we doing this, right? And because the understanding is that you're just going to be reborn into the kingdom, right? You're just going to be reborn into the kingdom. So let's go up here. Let's go get that. Let's get some more information on that lake of fire. He says we're gonna start at Matthew 13, and we're gonna start at the wheat and the tares. We're gonna skip down. Y'all know the story of them. All right. I'm trying to see where I want to start. Okay, let's just start from the top because I want y'all to be able to get it right. It says that verse 37, he answered and said to them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, right? The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world. This is what we were just talking about in Matthew. It is the end of the world. The reapers are the angels. That's what they're just talking about in Matthew. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in, as therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of the world. This is talking about Hebrew Israelites according to the wicked one West doctrine. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of the kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the son of the kingdom of their Father. Who has an ear to hear, let him hear. And amen to that. So that don't sound like the womb to me. That don't sound like I am gonna be coming out my mama womb. We're gonna die peacefully in our sleep, and we're gonna wake up and everything gonna be okay. That ain't what that's sounding like. Right? Let's get some more. We're gonna go to let's go here. Let's see. Let's see what company you're gonna be keeping in the fiery pit. All you Israelites that is plucked up and pulled out. Let's see where you're coming. Let's see if you're gonna be reborn into the generation through your through it peacefully. Just fall asleep. They're gonna give you some sleep medicine. You're gonna fall asleep and you're gonna feel a thing. Right? Let's see that. Or is your ass gonna be sitting here? Let's see. Right? You see who your company gonna be. Revelation 20, we're gonna go to 10 right here. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire, of brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever. Right? This is your company. This ain't good company to be with, man. You down there with Satan. You down there with the devil. This is not good company. So back to the point I was about to make real quick. Salvation, the true salvation ain't being saved from your enemies, right? Because they basically saying if you wasn't saved from your enemies, then you wasn't saved. I mean, then we disproved that with John the Baptist. He was killed by his enemies, right? So was that means John the Baptist wasn't saved? Let's get some more on that real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look at this. I want to go to this is what I want to go to right here. Right, now hold on, look at this too. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever were not found in the written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Right? This is where you're going. This is not your mother's womb. Okay? That's demonic. What they're teaching you is demonic. Come up out of that. This is where you're going to be spinning. This is who you're going to be kicking it with. Right? Okay, right. So salvation, right? Being saved from your enemies. So if you wasn't saved from your enemies, then technically you wasn't saved. According to the doctrine. Let's read this real quick. Revelations 20:4. And I saw the throne of them that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Jesus and for the word of God, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their head, upon their forehead, or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. Salvation being saved from your enemies, though. Let's see something real quick. Revelation 20:4. Let's see what it means to be beheaded.
Strong's G 3990. Pelekidzo.
It says to cut off with an axe. Beheaded. People who were, so who killed these people? It sure enough wasn't their homeboys. It wasn't their partners and friends who chopped their heads off with an axe. Who did this? This is their enemies. Right? But they telling you if you ain't saved from your enemies, then you ain't saved. But the Bible tell you something different. The Bible say that you're going to reign with God for 1,000 years. Those who are killed by their enemies. Demonic. This is straight up demonic. It's almost laughable, right, that people will agree and go with this. Let's get one more. Look at this real quick. Right? Let's get some on this. Right? Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the murderer and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and the adulterers, all liars shall have their part in the lake which is burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. This is what's going on in Matthew. This is what's going on in Matthew. This is what we just brought out. This is what we just brought out. I know y'all got short attention spans, but this is what we just brought out in right here. My bad. The dragnet. And where are these people going? In verse 50, which is right here, just highlighted it. These is who he just openly out his mouth agreed that this whole verse is talking about Israelites. And he's saying what's going to happen to the good Israelites and what's going to happen to the wicked Israelites. And the wicked Israelites are going to get thrown into the furnace. This is saying nothing about being regenerated or born into the womb right there. This is two different places. So he going to torture these people first. That's what I'm asking. He going to throw these people in a dungeon, torture them. Go look up what wailing and gnashing of teeth is. Right? Torture them, release them, kill them, and then rejuvenate them into the kingdom again. If that is the case, how the hell can you downplay something like that by telling somebody, oh, we just do this just because it's the right thing to do and to be good and not die? No, nigga, not to be thrown into the pit, which is the real salvation, not being saved from your enemies, where we just got a whole verse with people being killed by their enemies and still getting the kingdom and ruling with Christ for 1,000 years. So me dying by my enemies don't mean nothing, nigga. That's the point. Me not being saved from my enemies if I'm in America don't mean anything. That don't mean that I'm not still going to get the kingdom. I'm still going to get the kingdom. So what is even the point of arguing what that form of salvation? That don't make any sense. This is demonic. And I just don't understand how people I guess I get it. How people getting caught up. You know why? Because they draw the line at race. That's why. They have taught you to separate God from race or race from God. And that's where you draw the line at. Because a lot of you niggas would draw the line at race. You would give up on God in order to save your race or be part of a race. And not me. It's God's side and it's the other side. And like my boys say, we don't give a damn about the other side. And with that,